Victorians desperate to enter Queensland are flying to the Northern Territory to get around tough border measures. A workers' village in Darwin is becoming the go-to quarantine hub for Melbourne residents chasing the sun.
In February, Melburnians were likening Darwin's Howard Springs workers' village to a jail.
As we were coming into our area here at Howard Springs, it looked like we were driving into a prison.
Fast forward 7 months, and they're desperate to get in. Chief Minister Michael Gunner says lockdown Victorians are using the Northern Territory as a gateway to Queensland.
Now, we've seen a number of people choose to quarantine in the Northern Territory to enter into Queensland.
The Howard Springs workers' camp, about 40 kilometres from Darwin, was first used to house Australians returning from Wuhan and the Diamond Princess cruise ship. Now it's filling up, in part, with Australians trying to work around state border closures.
I've joked about sending an invoice to Annastacia, but at the moment we're happy to help our fellow Australians in how we manage that. It's a little niggle rather than being a major problem.
People can only enter Queensland from Victoria if they obtain an exemption from the Queensland government. Then they have to quarantine for 14 days at their own expense at a government-approved hotel. But getting an exemption can often take weeks, so they're travelling through Darwin, paying $2,500 for a 2-week stay in quarantine at Howard Springs.
It's easier to come in through the Territory, is my understanding. The Howard Springs is an outstanding facility.
Although not everyone agrees.
A third world country, I'm sure prisons are not as bad as this.
Today, that might be considered a first world problem. Matt Cunningham, Sky News, Darwin.